Now, move over Black Friday. There's a new top shopping day in town, and it's called Super Sunday. Today is one of the busiest shopping days of the year as last-minute Santas work to get gifts. So if you've spent some money today, guess what? You're not alone. For more on this, let's bring in the head of retail consulting and analytics at Sensormatic Solutions, Grant Gustafson, and the director of the shopping team at CNET, Russell Holly. Thank you both for joining me. Russell, I want to start with you. For those of us who wait until the last minute, where are the best places to find deals right now?
The best places you're going to find are the same places you were finding them for Black Friday, because what we've seen is that it's actually a lot of the same deals. You can find, Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon. A lot of these places are still going to have some of the same offers that you saw during Thanksgiving. There are one or two, bigger options that we found as far as a couple of televisions from TCL that are in slightly different prices. But a lot of what you've seen is the same prices that you saw from a couple weeks ago.
Now, Grant, how is today toppling Black Friday? I mean, that used to be the pinnacle of shopping.
Well, Black Friday is still the top shopping day of the year. But what we really find ourselves in is in the middle of a kind of heightened period of shopping activity as consumers are heading into stores to kind of finish off those last minute gift and items for their family. What our data shows is that we, starting on this past Friday, really now all the way through the Saturday after Christmas, we expect to see number of consumers turning to physical retail to kind of complete those last minute goods. And today, Super Sunday, is anticipated to be the fourth busiest shopping day of the season.
Now, Russell, you mentioned that TCL before. How have smart TVs and social media impacted the way consumers buy things?
It's really been interesting. The last 2 years have been the first 2 years that we've seen smart TVs outnumber what we would have called dumb TVs or regular TVs in most U.S. homes. What that means that if you're streaming something like Amazon Prime Instant Video and you get a commercial in there, one of the buttons that you see on the screen is the ability to send the ability to purchase that thing directly to your phone while you're sitting on the couch. So instead of having to do additional research or look up any additional facts or details, you can go from seeing the ad to placing the order before your TV show is back on. And this is a big deal when it comes to things like sports shows, and football games, anything that's happening this time of year where a bunch of people are in front of a couch. Those smart TVs are going to make a difference for shopping.
Now, Grant, I got to ask you, what impact does Christmas this year, falling on a Thursday, have on those shopping trends?
Yeah, absolutely. So unlike Black Friday and the shifts that we've seen that are more driven by consumer behavior, when we look at really the week of Christmas or the lead up to Christmas, it's really driven more by the calendar and how things fall. So with Christmas falling on a Thursday this year, what that really does is it creates this heightened period of increased shopping activity, really, but now and between Christmas. And then what we think with people being off on Fridays and then Saturdays, we also anticipate that Boxing Day, December 26th, and the Saturday after Christmas are going to be extremely busy days as well.
Now, Russell, I got to ask you this. What are some things you should avoid buying during Super Sunday?
I think, anything that looks like it is a brand new deal, especially when it comes to things that you would get for kids. Game consoles are going to be largely the same price as they were last month. We're still in a pretty strange position when it comes to a lot of things like game accessories, where tariffs have seen increases in a lot of these prices. So the discounts that you see are getting pretty close to returning them to their normal prices. So do as much research as you can if you're doing some shopping online. If you're doing shopping in a store, take a quick look at one of the competitor retailer sites before you go and make that purchase if you have the ability to do so.
All right, Grant Gustafson and Russell Holly, thank you so much for your information.